D1sco here, and today I'm reacting to the Dead by Daylight 10.0.2 bug fix patch. This was posted a few days ago, I think 5 days ago now, and I was going to get to it earlier, but my schedule has been changing a lot lately, and some other things have kind of come up, so I have had to keep postponing. It was a very busy week for me, so I had to kind of keep postponing. I was gonna do it one day, and then it just didn't happen. So it was one of those, had to keep postponing things. But I finally found time now, which is good because I'm not gonna have time, again soon. So it worked out that I found time so I could do it. So I'm curious. Oh, Doctor. I didn't even know he was disabled. I guess Doctor has been re-enabled in the 10th anniversary event queue. Me and Orange have been working on that. This is the first time we've played the game in a while, especially for me, because I haven't played longer than he has. And it went okay. We're not quite done with the event. I don't know if anyone is. I mean, I'm sure people are now, but with that one last time we played, I don't think anybody was, because not all the challenges were available yet. Oh, we're just close that log. Content, killer add-on updates. The slashers add-ons, so deputy's badge, very rare. While in omnipresent evil, passing within 2 meters of a generator will cause it to explode, was 4 meters, so they made that range shorter. No longer triggers on regressing generators, bug fix. And then they bug fixed it a little bit as well. That's cool. That's helpful. That's a nice, little fix. Bug fixes. So we got the 10th anniversary event, Black Banquet. I know there's a lot going on with that event, so let's see. Change the rarity of the Toffee Torte cake offering from very rare to common. Interesting. Me and Orange were actually discussing that. I think that was during the live stream we did, which was our first time playing it. The rarity used to be, for all the other ones, I think, was common or something. But then this one, which had the one from the 10th anniversary, it's a 1% increase from last year's add-on in terms of blood points given out, and they made the rarity super high, like one of the highest, or maybe that is the highest rounds. I can't remember. So it's nice to see that they brought that down. Back down was where the other ones. That's kind of nice. Fixed an issue where survivors were unable to snap out of it against the doctor when holding a morsel. I wonder if that's why he was not kill switch, but unavailable for use in the event. But maybe it wasn't. But I'm glad that's fixed. Because that's such a big part of playing against doctors, so that's kind of huge that that's fixed now. Fixed an issue where fully infected survivors were able to inflect event interactables when playing against the plague. Interesting. Glad that's fixed though. It's nice that they're always fixing stuff. Fixed an issue where only 3 portal spawns in the game map, making one unable to be interacted with. Interesting. Fixed an issue where rarely it was impossible to interact with a portal in the family residence map. So okay, so it sounds like that's not a super common issue, but reported enough that they needed to investigate it and figure out what was causing it. So it's nice that that's fixed now. Fixed an issue where the poison VFX remained on assets during the 10th anniversary event. Interesting. Fixed an issue where Legion's power did not go on cooldown with flowing poison as it was ending. Okay, that's kind of an issue. Fixing an issue where a blue stain would appear on the survivor when consuming an invisibility morsel while being close to, oh, is that how that happened? So quick side story, because that just kind of reminded me of it. During the live stream B and Orange did, playing Survivor together during the 10th month anniversary stream, we found a unknown player. I know, very rare to happen, it feels like. And while we were playing against them, I think pretty much everybody in the match ended up having like a blue, like a blue stain on them. So sort of, because killers have the red stain, we had this blue light coming from us. And I remember, I think we were all kind of choosing to ignore it, but I was very confused about why that was there, and I didn't really know that Orange had it also, just because obviously I could only see my point of view until later when I looked at the match for the live stream, because that was all recorded from his POV. So, and yeah, it seems like, we all had it. So, for some reason, when you play against Unknown, it would cause that blue stain. But it's a little unfortunate they fixed it. I mean, it didn't, do anything again. Like, it didn't make the game unplayable or anything, but probably a good thing that they fixed it. Fixed an issue where a placeholder interaction sphere appeared around the Hellmaster's dog snug when catching a survivor that consumed an invisibility morsel. I think we did go up against one Hellmaster, but I don't remember that happening at all. So maybe it did to like one of our teammates or something, I'm not sure. Fixed the issue where the poison throw as of X would loop infinitely when the throw is cancelled by the dessert phase transition. That's kind of... It's probably a little annoying, I imagine. Audio, fix issue. Where some Castlevania customizations were not playing the collection music. Fix an issue where the cooldown of an audio node could miss a timer assignment. Fixed a further unintended longer delay between healing and 8 saved voiceovers. What? Oh, okay. Fixed 2 issues causing Tommy's audio to persist in following trials against the spirit. Fixed an incorrect voice line. Fixed an incorrect voice line for the first when activating World Breaker mode. Fixed an issue causing killer and survivor voice lines to be played in English regardless of the voice language selection setting. Fixing an issue where audio distortion could be heard when escaping for the exit gate while the endgame collapse timer was almost done. Characters. Fixing an issue where some survivors could pick up an item from outside the witch's chest when positioned to the left, right, or backward. Fixed an issue where the bottom teeth of Nancy Wheeler or Alan Lake Red's miracle outfit would clip inside the top lip when the survivor attempted to escape on a hook. How do you even notice that? That's crazy. Fixed an issue where the school merchant was able to deploy a drone under a hooked survivor, causing the drone to instantly be refunded. Interesting. Fixed an issue where the Wraith's suppression of the red stain and tear radius after uncloaking or messing with the Ghost Suit add-on. Fixed an issue where survivors could be misaligned when getting pinned by the slasher. Fixed an issue where survivors high ping were pinned to walls backwards when moving away from the slasher. The high ping thing is interesting, that just high ping alone seemingly causes that. That's crazy. Okay, so where survivors with high ping... Oh, never mind, I read that right. Fixed an issue where the mastermind could rarely soft lock when performing a quick double dash with high ping. Fixed an issue where survivor shadows remained invisible while the slasher was inside the omnipresent evil. Fixed an issue where the Demogorgon became invisible when teleporting to a portal with the survivor on top when the player was lagging. Fixed an issue where the survivor kept the flame turret when in dying state against the xenomorph. Fixed an issue where survivors traveled a much shorter distance when hit by the killer power of the mastermind or the slasher, and both were at high ping. A lot of high ping stuff getting fixed, I see. That's kind of nice. Fixing the issue where the Nightmares Black Box add-on was unable to apply the linger effect. Fixing the issue where the Slashers Dirty Money add-on consumed 2 tokens on a jump scare vault. Whoops, that's a little more than it should be. Fixing the issue where the Cenobite could teleport under the map or inside the ground when teleporting to a survivor using the alignment configuration. Fixing the issue where the Deputy's Badge add-on applied its regression effects on already regressing generators. We talked about that one earlier. Fixing the issue where the Deputy's Badge could activate during the jump scare teleport for the Slasher. Environment/maps. Fixing the issue where the closed guillotine doors in Grim Pantry had no collision. Fixing the issue in Bad Hand Preschool where the Vile Purge is blocked by an invisible collision. Fixing the issue where the killer can interact with the hatch. Fixing the issue in the Thompson house where screen goes black when blinking in part of the map. Fixing the issue in Tubbo Landing when the Hellmaster's dog can't follow a window. Oh, that's interesting. Fixing the issue in Raccoon City Police Station where the Slasher can't reach and grab a survivor between 2 assets. Interesting. Fixing the issue in Trickster's Delusion where players can climb on top of the environment. Fixing the issue in the Crow's Print Asylum where grass is floating on top of a hill. That just sounds funny. Fixing the issue in Bad Hand Preschool where assets would 2 spawn close to each other and prevent players to navigate. Fixing the issue in Fractured Cowshed where there was an extra collision on the stairs. Fixing the issue in Ironworks and Mystery where the Plague's Vile Purge would be blocked by an invisible collision. Fixing the issue in Trickster's Delusion where the Slasher could teleport into a blocker. Fixing the issue in Mount Ormond Resort where the Demogorgon portal would float above the ground, placed on the 2nd floor of the building. Fixing the issue in the realm of Coldwind Farm where the trap of the trapper appears to be floating. Fixing the issue in Trickster's Delusion where the introduction camera clips in the Hellmaster. Fixing the issue in Mount Ormond Resort where the base of a totem is clipping in the snow. Perks. Fixing the issue where cross-examination could be triggered by 16 range killer powers. Fixing the issue where Andre Ossetia was unable to be activated when getting unhooked to shoulder the burden. Fixing the issue where the Lend a Hand prompt was displayed on the same survivor after the charges were used. Fixing the issue where Buckle Up activated with the perk Conviction. This was previously amended in error. Miscellaneous. Fixing the issue where... What? Oh yeah, that's fine. Fixing the issue where the Tum Challenge shared task was unable to be completed. Alright guys, so final thoughts. I kind of expected this to be mostly bug fix. That's pretty much what I got, you know. They like to fix little things. Some of these were massive though, like certain things, right, certain things, like just as an example, the Cenobites one where you could teleport under the map or inside the ground when you're trying to teleport to someone using the alignment configuration. That's a problem. Some of the add-ons messing with the things that they are, that's a problem. The Dirty Money add-on for the Slasher or, you know, Jason, consuming 2 tokens when you do the jump scare vault, like that's a problem, you know, because those aren't intended, right? Those aren't supposed to be wow, like what happens there. I'm really happy about the 10th anniversary change to the offering, just because me and Orange were kind of confused about that. I'm wondering why it went up so much, considering it's only a 1% difference and all the other ones stayed the same, so thankfully that's fixed. And then, you know, some of the other stuff that they did was the event sounded nice. And of course, the big ones being Doctor being usable in the anniversary event again, and the one slasher add-on. I'm glad that those were fixed as well, just because, you know, there were issues involved with them, and now there shouldn't be. There still could be issues, just different ones, you know. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, ring the bell. Do all the horrific garbage. It helps out a lot and it means a lot to us. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.